We already an hour in. But speaking of beefs and Taylor Swift and all this, so let's get into this thing with her and Charlie XCX. So Charlie XCX apparently got called out on a track that's on Tay Tay's album because apparently Charlie XCX dissed Taylor Swift on Sympathy as the Night, which is actually a really good song, by the way. Probably because of the production and everything. You know, I like all that electronic stuff. Taylor Swift called herself trying to throw shade at Charlie, but it wasn't giving. But it is what it is. And now we can move on into it. So she has a song out. Charlie responded by with a cryptic message saying that she's back in the studio because you know she just got married to her boyfriend who is he in the 1975 who Taylor used to date Maddie Healy. So apparently Charlie got married. She did I think she got married twice actually. And then she was recently spotted at Paris Fashion Week. And now she just recently posted a photo of her in, you know, the studio working on the music, which is just as well because I know she's been trying to do the acting thing and nobody cares. So you might as well get back to making music. But of course, this has everybody wondering, does this mean that we're going to get a clapback from Charlie? I mean, if we do, I'll be looking forward to hearing it because I'm a Charlie fan. So Rolling Stone got dragged because they posted a video of Charlie without context just hours after they basically blew smoke up Taylor's ass and gave her a 5-star review of The Life of a Showgirl. Now, hours later, amid mounting speculation that the pop star had included a diss track aimed at Charlie, they shared a clip of Charlie performing her 2024 track Sympathy as a Knife to their social media accounts, which, as I stated before, was perceived as a diss track towards Taylor. So my thing is this. So the Swifties are mad because they feel like, here this bitch go, and I'm talking about bitches as in Rolling Stone, trying to play neutral Nancy and straddling both sides of the fence, which is not surprising because Rolling Stone and Pitchfork have not been relevant since the month of Sundays. Y'all sit out here and give some of the most mid albums, and I'm not just talking about Taylor. There's been many albums I kind of side on them and was like, really? 5 stars? This record? And also, Pitchfork, I think, just got dragged. I forgot the YouTuber's name because he did a video that I think Pitchfork came out with the 100 best rap records albums, something or another. I didn't even click on that. I just saw the headline. But apparently, yeah, they did like a hip hop list, and I'm like, Pitchfork, go have a seat. Nobody is checking has been checking for y'all like they ain't been checking for Rolling Stone. And I do feel like that, you know what, Rolling Stone, y'all try to dip y'all try to double dip, and now y'all being dragged because Rolling Stone, if they go and give an honest review about this album, which a lot of the fans seem to be like mixed in regards of how they feel about the record, if they give an honest review, then they feel like they're going to fear the wrath of the Swifties. So I'm just going to kiss Taylor ass and tell her it's a great record, even though I'm not really feeling it because I don't want to get dragged by her fans. But you got dragged anyway. So now it's a damn if you do and damn if you don't type situation. So what's the point of y'all being fake and phony and willing to lose all credibility as self-respected journalists? And I say that with all air quotes when you have a fear of being dragged by a little fan base that child, if you seen them in person, you probably knock them upside the head with a trapper keeper. Like, come on now. You really scared of her fans? So hours later, amid mounting speculation that a pop star had included a diss track aimed at Charlie XCX, they said unsurprisingly the move didn't go unnoticed and many begged the outlet to pick a side. One demanded to know whose side are you on? No, no, no. You cannot play both sides when this another posted. Charlie doesn't need you, babe. Pack it up. Well, neither does Taylor. Third pointed out, your whole site is dedicated to Taylor right now, so why even post this? Weird. I agree with that. Because that was another thing, too. It was really hard to try to find topics to talk about today because on all of the major trades, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, even in the tabloids, Page Six, Daily Mail, all of this. It's all Taylor Swift stuff, Easter eggs, and the thing with her boyfriend, and people getting mad at her for. I mean, her clapping back, and people were saying, "Oh, she gonna give up music now that she's getting married to Travis Kelsey." Like it was just a bunch of plethoras of stuff. Then her going in on Travis Kelsey's ex girlfriend, who's a black girl, because you know her being insecure. You already know white boys get up in that black coochie. It's like literally them being in the sunken place. And I'm not saying like sunken place in regards singing to the floor. When you sink yourself into that coochie, yo, you ain't coming back from that. Not no black coochie. And so Taylor Swift having to live up to that. Oh, you know there's some insecurity surrounding that mess. So then another person put, "Don't be messy, Rolling Stone." A fifth encouraged, "Dude, just pick a side." Now, Taylor appeared to take a pointed swipe, as y'all know, at Charlie, who's 33, and her new song, "Actually Romantic," which actually sounds like a title that Charlie XCX would call one of her songs. Now, sharing a strikingly similar title, well, obviously, well, "Everything is Romantic." That's why I was like, I don't know why I couldn't think of the damn name of the song. So, yeah, it was basically her trying to do a play on a song that Charlie did. And then she said, "I heard you calling me boring Barbie when the Cokes got you brave." Well, we all know that Charlie has an affinity for the booger sugar, and if she does, so what? But I'd rather be a cokehead than boring, because you do give me boring Barbie tease. So I guess when she called you boring Barbie, that struck a nerve. And look, if Charlie knows happened to fall off because of all the lines and the bumps she be doing, then that's on her. She got to worry about that, not you. So Taylor, I don't need to get into the whole Taylor's lyrics because I don't care. But then she went and insinuated that the singer is obsessed with her, and they were, and I guess it's the history of them being, going out on tour, which basically was like what Charlie was an opening act for Taylor once upon a time, along with Camilla Cabori, and they were both, performing with her and stuff on tour. But I guess because Charlie has badmouthed her, I guess because Charlie has this tendency of going back and forth with, do I want to be a mainstream celebrity? Do I not want to be a mainstream celebrity? I totally get it because there's been many times where I've had opportunities to want to catapult to the mainstream success and many of the variants of what I want to do in entertainment. But it's that fear of success and fear of failure that I do feel like those of us who are in the arts or artistic tend to go back and forth with. So I totally get where Charlie was coming from that. But if you was out here deliberately throwing shade at Taylor, I just want to know the reasoning behind why you was feeling the way you was feeling. Because you always said, like, I remember in interviews, unless you were just saying that because it was all performative and you were on TV, that it was like, yeah, when I was touring with Taylor, she makes it feel like a girl gang. Like she loves girls, she's a girl's girl. We all get together, we have a good time. Unless that was all performative. Because here's the thing, it can't be everybody when it comes to Taylor Swift. Like everybody is her enemy, and she's, always the victim. Because girl, you feuded with so many damn people. You feuded with Ku Klux Khaleesi, aka Blake Not So Lively. I don't know what y'all relationship is in regards to that. Then you was fighting with Kim and Kanye, which rightfully so, because Kanye's an asshole. So I could totally get why you was fighting with his dumb ass. Then you was having beef with Carly Kloss, who then again, Carly is married to one of the isn't she sister-in-laws with Ivanka? So the Kushners, she's a part of that whole family. So I wouldn't fuck with her either. Then you had beef with Katy Perry. You got beef with Scooter Braun. You had beef with Jamie King and Haley Steinfeld and Diana Agron, and you had brief friendships and stuff with them. And I don't know. It was just a lot of drama and stuff that was going on with that. So you always have so many beefs with people. And my thing is like, if somebody gets in a relationship with somebody that Taylor is interested in, or whatever case is, she likes to come up with these songs to kind of go at them. So in a way, it kind of comes across as bullying, in my opinion. But this whole Charlie XCX thing, I was still, look, girl, in the words of Charlie in this whole situation, to take over the title of her damn song, This shit was so damn confusing. I still don't understand what all of this is going. I mean, I feel like I made some sort of sense of it, but I just don't understand the whole beef between y'all. And it's just a bunch of unnecessary, just white noise. And I'm just looking forward to hearing what Charlie's gonna bring with the new album because I like production wise all the other stuff that she does. I like all the creative channels that she takes when it comes to her music, and we'll just have to keep an eye out and see if she has anything shady to say in response to what Tay Tay had to say about her on that song. What her clapback is gonna be, but hopefully it'll be a much better clapback than what she gave us on that song. She called it "Diss Track" towards Charlie. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this? Or also, I wonder how she feel about Selena Gomez recording a Charlie XCX song for her recent album that she did with Benny Blanco that flopped. So I definitely want to hear from y'all. Maybe if the album was a hit, she'd probably be upset. But let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.